Hey guys, I've had my Bradley digital smoker for a couple years now. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I initially saw them at Fleet Farm for about 500 bucks, but I ordered it on Amazon for about 400. I did also get a canvas cover for it for about 30 bucks, and I buy the Briquettes also off of Amazon. You can get a 120 pack for about $30 to $40 depending on the flavor you get. You can also get combo packs too of different flavors, which is kind of cool. They do also have a 4-rack. I did get the 6-rack. The 6-rack, it's about 15 inches wide and about 33 inches tall. The 4-rack is wider and shorter. I don't know the exact dimensions of that, but those are the racks. You can also, there's also a damper on top. So if you're dehydrating, you want it more open, and if you want to keep the heat in, you kind of want it more shut. They do make you buy their briquettes, so they kind of get you for life buying these expensive little pucks that they go down the chute, and then this is like a heating rack kind of thing, and then they go in your bowl of water. This tray does remove. This also removes really easily. The directions specifically say to never put foil on this, so it does get kind of nasty, but you can take it out and wash it. Not dishwasher safe. One complaint is that the racks really are not non-stick. Stuff sticks to it all the time. If you're smoking like a turkey or a chicken, it's not that big of a deal, but I smoke salmon fillets a lot too, and the salmon fillets, they kind of fuse to the tray. So the skin just gets stuck. And also jerky. Jerky will just sink through the rack. So the jerky will, it sucks. You have to pick it apart, and your jerky ends up being like itty bitty little chips. These briquettes are super expensive too. But for someone that doesn't smoke very often like me, I smoke maybe a couple times a month. You know, whatever. It's kind of nice for the convenience. It's kind of mindless for the person who just wants to smoke casually. You can turn on just your smoker for more of a cold smoke. It tells you your temperature right here. Oh, yeah, it clicks down. So everything's automatic. You, as long as your chute is full, you don't have to add any wood. You don't have to do anything. It's very mindless. It's completely foolproof. There's also an oven feature for more of a hot smoke. You can set your temp and your timer. So you've got your timer for your smoker and your timer for your oven. If you want to slow roast something, that's great. And then if you can add like 2 hours of smoke, 3 hours of smoke, 4 hours of smoke, whatever you want, and then finish it at a cold smoker. I usually just like to finish things in the oven. We live in Minnesota, so it's usually cold, and I kind of like the smell of things in the house cooking in the oven, especially when it's already got some smoke flavor on it. You can set the temp down low. I believe as low as 120. Yeah, you can set it super low for your jerky, or you can set it hotter too. I believe it goes to 380? 320. 320 is the hottest it'll get. It'll get that hot in the summer, but if you want to smoke something in the winter here in Minnesota, it'll never get that hot. The hottest it'll even get is maybe in the 200s in the winter. Also in the winter, if you leave your smoker outside in the cold, this digital, it basically freezes. It will not work. It will not turn on if it's below like 10 above. Completely will not work. So if you know you're going to smoke something, bring it in the night before to your house or your heated garage. Or, you know, if you decide you want to smoke something just kind of on a whim, you could put like a little space heater just on this little device just to warm it up. Otherwise, it will not turn on. I don't know if the dial smoker freezes when it's cold, but this digital one definitely does not work in the cold. So if you're in a warm climate, that's not a big deal, but if you want to smoke in the cold, you got to bring it in to warm it up. It's a pretty good smoker. I don't know if I would particularly recommend it. If you're serious into smoking, just get a pellet smoker. Seriously. When this thing breaks and I need to replace it, I'll probably just get a pellet smoker. But I'm the kind of person, I like to smoke a couple chickens every once in a while, smoke some wild turkey, smoke some salmon, make some jerky. You know, maybe a dozen times a year at best. I'm a pretty casual smoker. There's a couple things I like to make. So it works for me. It's pretty basic, pretty simple for a beginner. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think.